Alright then folks, welcome to Final Fantasy XII, and a new patch, a new update has just been released today, the 29th of September, bringing the game to update version 1.0.3. Now, nobody seems to know what this update was about, but as with previous updates to the game, it seems everybody's willing to panic immediately about whether the Seitengrat and the invisible weapon trick and just the general trick in manipulating the RNG in this game has in fact been fixed. Well, I've took the liberty of testing this out for you so that you don't have to, and I'm happy to report that no, it hasn't, it still works. And for the sake of everybody that wants to know sources when you tell them anything on the internet, let this video serve as proof. Trust me, I haven't gone out my way in order to manipulate the footage or anything like that. The only thing we're manipulating today is the RNG of the game using Reks. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'll pop a link in the video description to the original video I made showing you how you can use Reks to fix the game's random number generator to exactly where you want it, so that instead of having the usual 1 in 10,000 chance of looting the Seitengrat weapon, you pretty much can do it every single time. Since a few people have said they've not been able to do so after the release of this particular update, I'd like to point out to them that's probably due to their timing or not following the instructions perfectly, because as I'm going to show you here, it does still work. I haven't yet tested this on the other invisible items or the other chests in the game, but I see no reason why they wouldn't work either. As a matter of fact, the game's been out for a few months now, and it's had a few updates, so I think we can bet on the fact that this is never going to be patched out of the game, so you guys can stop worrying. I'm pretty sure if they were going to remove it, it would have been removed pretty quickly, especially if it was a concern to the publishers. Since that isn't the case, I suspect we're going to be okay to use this little trick going on forward. I'm just looking for the 88, 97, 90 cure value sequence here, and then we can obviously just reload our autosave. Guys, if you don't get the Seitengrat, it's almost certainly because you've made an error somewhere along the way in using this method. It could just be that your timing was off when you tried to loot the chest, but it could also be that you didn't, especially if the chest isn't there at all, that you didn't use your saves correctly. Remember, before loading up this Reks save file, you must have quit out of the game completely. Back to the PS4 menu, and then once you've finished getting the cure values with Reks here, you only have to quit back to the title menu of the game in order to load your autosave. So quitting back to the PS4 menu resets the RNG back to normal, and then you can keep the RNG what it is when you've got your cure values with Reks, because you've got it where you want it, so you don't want to quit at that point, you just want to load your autosave, and that's usually where people get confused and mess up. So we've got the cure values we want with Reks there, and we're just going to go ahead here. Make sure you have the diamond armlet equipped as well, of course. That's something that people tend to forget. You don't want anything that's going to alter the RNG, such as giving characters in the party ribbons or anything like that, since that has the regen effect. A lot of people don't realise that. But we're just going to wait for the boy that's running up and down the stairs there to come back on his 4th attempt. And this is where the timing's important. You do have to open this invisible chest the moment he's at the top of the stairs on his 4th run up. So I'm just going to slow things down here. There we go, and there's the Seitengrat. Version 1.0.3 working as expected. And just to confirm, I'll just go back to the information tab here. You can see 29th of September, that's today, and that's the version of the game I'm running, 1.03, and yeah, it's still working absolutely fine. If for whatever reason you don't get the weapon, instead of blaming the game, have a think about what it is you might have done wrong. Perhaps your timing was off if the chest was there but you got gil. Perhaps you forgot to equip the diamond armlet. Perhaps you put your autosave in the wrong position in the room before. Or maybe you didn't load your autosave correctly. You did so after going back to the main PS4 menu, which you're not supposed to do. That's only before you load Reks. There's a multitude of things. So just check out the original video I made. I'll put a link in the description. Do exactly what I do in that video precisely, step by step, and the weapon will be yours, even as of the latest update that was out just today. So thanks for stopping by for the video, folks. I hope it's been helpful to you. If it has, don't forget to leave a like, and a subscription to the channel would be awesome as well. And I'm going to see you all soon for more Final Fantasy XII. I'm going for a week mode playthrough at the minute, so you can check that out on my channel. But that's it for me for today. Goodbye.